Form grinding on a surface grinder. This module will explain how to shape the grinding wheel to a special form and complete a form grinding operation. One of the examples of the versatility of the surface grinder is the capability of the operator to produce special shapes or contours. This type of operation is called form grinding. In some shops it is referred to as profile grinding. Both terms are correct. Manufacturing situations which call for an angle, a flat, and a radius to be made on the same workpiece require form grinding. Often more than one angle or radius have to be produced on the same workpiece. A competent operator can make any combination of these. One important fact the operator must remember is to always shape the wheel the reverse of the form needed. One of the things that has made this possible for the grinding industry is the development of wheel forming tools which can give the grinding wheel an accurate profile of almost any shape. These tools are called truing devices. Here is an example of a simple wheel forming tool. This tool is not used where great accuracy is needed. Manufacturing situations which call for great accuracy require the use of precision truing or forming devices, or more specifically, precision diamond truing devices. One of the basic types is the angle dresser. Another basic dresser is this radius dresser. Examine it closely. You will see that it is basically a swivel and a base. With the swivel, the operator can make concave or convex surfaces. Now the actual wheel dressing begins. Start by mounting and lining up the angle dresser on the magnetic chuck. Set the desired angle on the dresser. Move the table until the center line of the grinding wheel is even with the point of the diamond. Follow the procedure for dressing an angle covered in module number 5.3.F, grinding an angle. When the angle has been formed, remove the angle dresser and clean up the chuck. Next, place the radius dresser on the magnetic chuck. It is important that the radius dresser be positioned square to the travel of the table. For this particular setup, the coolant nozzle must be removed from the grinding head. Insert the diamond in the swivel arm, but do not tighten it at this time. The height setting bar is installed next. The height setting bar must be seated firmly against the surface of the chuck. And the pointer must be at 0. This ensures that the swivel arm is at the lowest point of travel and the height setting bar is perpendicular to the magnetic chuck. Tighten the set screw to hold the height setting bar stationary. The bottom surface of the bar is even with the center line or pivot point of the radius dresser. The desired radius is set by placing gauge blocks built up equal to the radius between the point of the diamond and the height setting bar. To form a convex radius, the point of the diamond must be below the center of the dresser. When the point of the diamond is above the center of the dresser, a concave radius is formed. Hold the diamond against the gauge blocks and secure the diamond in position. Remove the height setting bar. Loosen the set screw that holds the pivot stops. Set the pivot stops and retighten the set screw. Position the diamond under the center line of the wheel. Start the spindle. Rotate the dresser 90 degrees against the pivot stop, then slowly move the crossfeed until the diamond just contacts the side of the wheel. Raise the grinding wheel and pivot the diamond back to the vertical position. Lower the wheel 2 to 3 thousandths and swing the swivel arm from pivot stop to pivot stop. Continue until the desired radius is reached. Remove the dresser and clean up the magnetic chuck. Place the workpiece on the chuck and square it up. Did you remember to replace the coolant nozzle? Make all the necessary machine adjustments, table reverse trip dogs, table speed, etc. Turn on the spindle and lower the wheel until it sparks the surface of the work. Move the workpiece clear of the wheel, then lower the grinding head 1 to 2 thousandths. Adjust the coolant flow and engage the table feed. Remember, this is plunge grinding, so the crossfeed must not be moved. Rough grind the work to within 1/1000th of the specified depth. Finish grind the workpiece. Don't forget to let the wheel spark out on the last pass.